Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Andy Cohen confirms Tamra Judge's status with RHOC. Tamra Judge has always been a wild card on the Real Housewives of Orange County. If there is chaos and drama, then she's usually the one stirring things up. Season 19 has been rough on Tamra, who has found herself dealing with a lot of personal issues in therapy. She has also been rocked by her good friend, Teddy Mellencamp's stage 4 cancer diagnosis. Things came to a boiling point during episode 6 of season 19's RHOC, and the reality star stormed out of a cast dinner in New Orleans, insisting that she is done filming. Andy Cohen recently offered an update during Watch What Happens Live on Tamra's status with the show. Real Housewives of Orange County cast member Heather Dubrow joined Andy in the clubhouse on August 14, 2025. She and Andy discussed the explosive fight, with him asking, "Did you truly believe she was quitting?" Heather then replied with, "Yes and no." Andy then confirmed that Tamra did not quit, leading Heather to quip, "It's like her implants, they always come back." So there you have it, straight from Andy Cohen. At this moment, Tamra Judge is still with RHOC. In episode 6, near the very end, the ladies went to dinner together in New Orleans. Tamra got into an argument with several of the women before finally getting up to leave. She would then go to a separate area of the restaurant and ask producers to call her car. Once inside the car, she called her husband, Eddie Judge, to help her book a flight home. While discussing the evening in question during a confessional, Tamra explained, "I feel not loved and not wanted, and I don't think there's a place for me in this group. I'm done. I'm out. I don't need this. Bye," she told Eddie, and then she posted an Instagram story, seemingly teasing her exit. Tamra recently told Bravo's Daily Dish that she has leaned on Teddy Mellencamp this season, and that comes with some guilt attached. "I felt guilty because during filming, she'd be like, 'How are you?' I'm like, 'I'm crying. It's horrible. The girls are horrible to me.' And she would say, like, 'Honey, you got this.' And I'm like, 'Wait a minute, I should be saying this to you, you know?' But she's an inspiration for sure," Tamra explained. How do you feel about Tamra sticking around for more RHOC? Is it time for her to make an exit? Check out part of Heather Dubrow's interview on Watch What Happens Live below. The lights of Bravo never dim for long, especially when it comes to the Real Housewives universe. Every week brings another shockwave, another headline, another confession. But few names ignite as much conversation among Orange County fans as Tamra Judge. She's the fitness-loving, tequila-shooting, sharp-tongued housewife who has defined entire eras of the Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC. And now, after months of speculation swirling online, Bravo's own ringmaster, Andy Cohen, has officially confirmed her status with the franchise. It happened the way most housewives bombshells do. Subtly, then suddenly. Andy was appearing on his radio show, Radio Andy, when a caller asked him point-blank, "Is Tamra Judge returning for another season, or is her time with Orange County done?" For weeks, Bravo watchers had whispered about it. Social media threads churned with gossip. Fans swore they spotted Tamra filming at a chic restaurant in Laguna. Others insisted she was in talks for her own fitness spin-off. Some argued that Bravo had moved past her, focusing instead on new faces and fresh storylines. The uncertainty only fueled more speculation. But Andy, ever the maestro of suspense, finally delivered clarity. With a grin that suggested he knew he was about to break the internet, Andy said, "I can confirm Tamra Judge is very much part of RHOC's future. She's not going anywhere. Orange County wouldn't be the same without her." The Bravo sphere exploded. Within minutes, hashtags like #TamRaiseBack and #Osekun trended across X, formerly Twitter. Fans rushed to Instagram to flood Tamra's comments with orange emojis, clinking glasses, and a chorus of cut fitness checks, not friendships. A legacy cemented. For longtime viewers, Annie's confirmation felt less like an announcement and more like a validation of what they'd always believed, that Tamra Judge is, and always will be, the backbone of RHOC. For months, fans of the Real Housewives of Orange County have been holding their collective breath, refreshing Bravo's social feeds, and dissecting every cryptic Instagram story, wondering if the Trat Amigas alum, Tamra Judge, would once again be holding that coveted orange in the opening credits. At last, the wait is over. Andy Cohen himself, Bravo's ringleader and the man who practically invented reality TV drama as we know it, has confirmed Tamra Judge's official status with RHOC, and, in true Bravo fashion, the reveal came with both fanfare and a little shade. It happened on Watch What Happens Live, in that now legendary clubhouse, where Andy has a knack for making even the most guarded Bravo-liberties spill their secrets. Fans tuned in as Andy, ever the master of timing, smiled knowingly at the camera before dropping the line Bravo viewers had been waiting for. Tamra Judge will be back on The Real Housewives of Orange County. And let me tell you, she's not coming back quiet. The clubhouse erupted into applause, and Twitter lit up instantly with gifs of Tamra shouting, "That's my opinion," and flipping tables, well, metaphorical ones. Leave the table flipping to Jersey. For a fandom that thrives on reunion walk-offs, tequila-fueled meltdowns, and friendships that implode as quickly as they form, Tamra's return felt less like casting news and more like the Bravo equivalent of a Marvel crossover. Why Tamra matters to RHOC. Tamra Judge has never been just another housewife. Since her debut back in Season 3, she's embodied the perfect storm of what makes RHOC tick: messy personal drama, sharp one-liners, and an uncanny ability to stir the pot while still managing to play the victim when it all blows up. Love her or hate her, Tamra has always been essential to the DNA of Orange County. Andy himself emphasized this when confirming her status. He reminded fans that RHOC without Tamra felt a little like a margarita without salt. Sure, it worked, but it lacked that zesty punch, that sting that makes you wince and want more all at once. "She's an icon," Andy said during the episode. "The woman delivers every single time. You can't call yourself the OG franchise without someone like Tamra in the mix." It's true. Tamra has given Bravo some of its most memorable arcs, from her tearful bathtub scene with Eddie to her explosive fallout with Vicky Gunvalson, and even her infamous dinner table showdown with Gina. She's the type of reality star who seems born for the genre, capable of turning even the smallest disagreement into a headline-grabbing spectacle. The build-up of speculation. Rumors of Tamra's return have been circulating for months, fed by fan accounts, blurry paparazzi shots, and Tamra's own teasing on social media. She dropped breadcrumbs, photos with Heather Dubrow, cryptic references to filming, and cheeky podcast comments that suggested she wasn't done with Bravo just yet. Still, Andy Cohen's word carries more weight than any speculation. The Bravo host rarely addresses casting rumors until contracts are signed, cameras are rolling, and the machine is ready to go, which is why his confirmation felt like both an announcement and a reassurance. Tamra is back, and she's bringing chaos with her. What her return means for the franchise. Tamra's re-entry into the OC isn't just about nostalgia. It signals a shift in tone for a franchise that, in recent years, has struggled to find its footing. Ratings have dipped, storylines have felt forced, and fans have been vocal about missing the raw, messy authenticity that made early seasons must-see TV. Enter Tamra Judge, the self-proclaimed hottest housewife in Orange County, who thrives in the mess. Her presence guarantees fireworks, but it also creates balance. She has enough history with the cast to ignite old feuds. Hello, Shannon Beater. But she's also bold enough to take on newer castmates without hesitation. Andy hinted at this himself, telling viewers, "We've got shifting alliances, we've got broken friendships, and now, with Tamra back in the mix, you can bet we've got the recipe for one of the most dramatic seasons yet." Fan reactions. A social media explosion. Within minutes of Andy's confirmation, social media turned into a Bravo fan convention. "Our queen is back," one fan tweeted, alongside a gif of Tamra screaming on a golf cart. Another wrote, "Andy Cohen finally did something right. RHOC without Tamra is like Vanderpunk Rules without the SUR back alley." Even fellow Bravo Liberties chimed in, with former castmates posting cheeky emojis that suggested they too were ready for the chaos Tamra would bring. For a franchise that thrives on its fandom's passion, Tamra's return has already reignited interest. Suddenly, fans are not only ready to tune in, but are also speculating wildly about who will clash with her first.